can't get enough of you. Yeah, ain't no such thing as having too much of you. Yeah, them upset cause they can't with you. Yeah, you read those vows and now you stuck with me and I'm stuck with you. You can call on me, I'm your bugaboo. Wanna be your Hitler Hustable, tryna put.
Alright, hey y'all, so I'm gonna be showing y'all how to do my eyebrows and what I use as far as my brushes, my concealer. So this is one of the brushes that I use. I don't know what to call it, but it's really flat. And then this is a Ruby Kisses brush, also flat. I don't really know how to describe it, but from what you can see, you can go to the beauty supply store and find it. I use that to spread my concealer. The other brush I use to apply the pomade. This is the concealer I use. It's the HD Pro by LA Girl in the color Fawn, I believe that is. You can see my skin tone. If you have this type of skin tone, then you kind of get the gist. That would be if it would be a good fit for you or not. This is another Ruby Kisses brush that I use. I use this brush to spread the concealer because you don't want to just leave the concealer just bunched up under your eyebrows. So that's what I use to spread it. Okay, so I only use 3 brushes. That's the one to apply the pomade, the one to spread the concealer, and the one to blend the concealer. Right now you see me trying to grab the pomade. This is the pomade I use by I Envy by Kiss. Sorry. And this is a fairly new one, so it's kind of like a darker type of shade, but I also have one that's more dried out. Like if you want it to be not as fresh and dark, kind of let it dry out a little bit. So you're gonna see me I begin applying my eyebrow pomade with the one that's kind of dried out. And this is the brush that I'm gonna use to spread the pomade, but you're gonna see me switch to the newer pomade by accident, and that kind of what makes my eyebrows look even darker. So if you want to use this type of pomade, I suggest that you let it dry out for at least like 24 hours or so. So yeah, I'm using a little mirror here that I have to get the perfect line. I start off the front to the back of my eyebrows, kind of just tracing in the natural arch of my eyebrow and just doing that. I start at the bottom all the way to the end, and then I go back at the top of the eyebrow all the way to the end. So that's what you see me doing here. So y'all can see I'm trying to fill it all the way in, and now I'm getting on this side. Now y'all see that my eyebrow is almost inexistent on this side, and I'm kind of gonna make an arch and make the extra that I need to make my eyebrows look more full. Now if you good at drawing straight lines and drawing lines and stuff, then this should be a piece of cake for you. But if you're not, don't worry about it. I'm gonna show y'all with the concealer, the wonders and magical works that the concealer does. It's going to help you fix any imperfections on your eyebrows. So just trust the process. It's not as bad as it seems. So y'all might notice, or you might not, that there's a slight imperfection between. So as y'all might be able to tell, there's a slight imperfection between the thickness of the 2 brows. One is thicker than the other one, as well as slightly leveled underneath the other one, which I'm still working on it as we watch, but I haven't quite noticed that imperfection yet. I think it's because of the angle that I'm looking. I don't know, but I promise y'all you can fix this. That is the whole point of me showing you this video tutorial. Most people might show y'all this the perfect eyebrows right off the bat, and it can be unrealistic for people who are just starting off. Now you might be looking at these and like, oh, they look good, they look fine. They're okay. I will say that it's not the worst. All right, listen, I'm just saying it's not the worst. It can be worked on. It can be fixed. And for some people, if you got your eyebrows to look like this, that's perfect for you, which that's fine too. But I'm gonna show y'all how to get that good look, that good clean look. So I'm gonna take the concealer and I'm gonna take my flat brush by Ruby Kisses. I'm gonna dab it. I squeeze out a little from the concealer because I don't want to necessarily squeeze it onto something and then waste the concealer. So I just squeeze a little bit out, dip the brush in it, and now I'm gonna trace basically my under eyebrows, which I start from the middle where the arch is, because I want to make sure that arch is giving what it's supposed to give. Now this is the time where you use the concealer to perfect any of the imperfections. So say your eyebrow just is so unsymmetrical, you use the concealer to make it's basically like an eraser. Like if you were drawing something and you wanted to clean up the lines, you would kind of erase. Instead of erasing, you're applying concealer. So this concealer kind of erases your imperfections. So you see how it made the brow look more defined and more perfect. That's what the concealer does. And you want to always make sure you got the middle. You do the middle part as well, because you don't want your eyebrows to be too close to your nose. Like you don't want them to look like they're kissing. So you want to do that. And then now you see me using the other brush to blend. I'm no longer using the application brush. This is the brush that I blended with. Now on camera you might not see how much it like shows before you blend it, but when you're actually doing it, you will see that if you don't blend it, it's gonna look like somebody painted over your eyebrow, and it's just gonna like really show. But if you blend it, it more so looks like you just got a wax. You just freshly waxed your eyebrows. And you know how when you wax your eyebrows, you kind of got like that lighter patch of skin right underneath. That's kind of what you're going for with the concealer. Now here you see me making sure like my eyebrows aren't too close together. And also, say you're doing your concealer, right? And you kind of end up taking off or erasing, quote unquote, too much eyebrow. That's fine. Just get your pomade brush and just draw it back on, okay? Now, if you have to complete that step too many times and start looking weird, just erase that whole eyebrow and start over. It's okay to start over, but the concealer can help you with a lot, as well as reapplying the pomade. Now, mind you, you want to do this to the bottom and the top of your brow. It might be a little challenging because you might not have the steadiest hand, but it does take practice, and it's okay. It is okay to mess up. Just know it's going to take some practice to get it perfect. Some days you're going to have one eyebrow that's just so good, and then the other one's going to be like, yeah, you tried it. Try again. And you're going to have to just either roll with the punches or try again. Now right here you see me taking it all the way to the other side, because this can also help you get more symmetrical eyebrows. I think this is the point where I kind of noticed they weren't symmetrical as far as the other one lining up with the other one. So I'm trying to fix that right now with the concealer. And as you can see, this is how I tried to go about fixing it. But for some reason, I'm looking at it and I noticed that this one is still thicker. But I'm going to just blend in the concealer and just try to rock with it, right? I'm going to try to rock with it. But I'm noticing this is still too light, so I have to darken up that end more, because that's where I don't have any eyebrow, and I kind of created the eyebrow. So you want to make sure that the darkness is symmetrical as well. Now, some girlies, y'all don't like the super dark all over eyebrows. Y'all like your eyebrows to go from the light and then fade into the dark at the end. These are not those eyebrows today. This is just a standard application of how to apply your eyebrows. Now, in the future, I will show y'all how to do the lighter, more natural, I guess, feel. But today, this is what you're getting. See right here, not that bad. But once I got close and I thought it was hitting, I was like, wait a minute. That is still
No, girl, your lash is coming off.
But you can kind of see where the problem is. The problem is, okay, wait a minute. That was me realizing that my lash was coming off. And now I'm going to show y'all how I apply my lashes before I noticed that my eyebrow is actually not perfect. I'm sorry. If you guys looked at it and you think it looks fine, I totally agree with you. It's fine. But to me, I like when my eyebrows are really symmetrical. And yes, it can be a little bit OCD, but it takes time and practice. So these are my strip lashes, okay? And I'm going to show y'all what glue I use.
Don't you dare try to judge me. Everybody can't afford a new pair of lashes as soon as they take them off. You might have to clean them.
Oh, wait. Actually, I'm going to clean off my eyebrow first. My eyelid first. Because you don't want to apply more glue on top of old glue. You want to clean that off. Just get it all clean. Clean it off, honey. I promise you it's going to be a better application if you just clean it off. So I'm using a baby wipe to clean off my eyelid, I meant. And oh my goodness, my sister is getting me some UV lash glue. It's like the type of lash glue that you cure with a UV light. And my sister got it for me from Amazon. I'm so excited. I'm going to make a video of y'all and show y'all how I turn my strip lashes into individuals. And I'm going to do my first ever application with the UV light. I cannot wait to show y'all. But this is the super strong hold eyelash glue by, I believe it's INV. Yeah, it's INV. It looks like, as you can see, it looks like liquid eyeliner. And that's exactly how we're going to apply it. We're going to apply it like liquid eyeliner. So, as you can see, I kind of start in the middle of my lid. And then I go back. And then I go back to the top or the front part of my lid. And just make a symmetrical line. An even line across your lid. And because this is a newer bottle, it's very potent as far as the liquid of it. But as it gets older, you will notice how it'll be more stiff. As your eyelash glue gets older, it'll be more stiff. So you won't have to let it dry a little bit. Plus, even if you do, it dries pretty fast. So you don't have to leave it too long. This is my straight edge tweezers. I love to use tweezers for my lashes because it just gets you it just sets it perfectly. Right now you see me cleaning the extra glue off of my lash. And now I'm going to apply it. It really wasn't much glue on there because this was a new set.
And because y'all already seen me clean it.
One day I'll show y'all how to clean the glue off your lashes too. Just in case, you kind of pressed or you can't find your favorite pair of lashes and you haven't quite destroyed the one that you currently use, but you want to get the lash glue off of it. Yeah, I will show y'all one day. So you see, I've placed it on. Now you want to pinch it. The object is to go right above where you see the glue still at and pinch down so that your lid kind of folds onto the lash. And that is how you apply your
It's going to make the lash look like it's coming out of your skin.
So I'm thinking I'm done. And then I came back. Look at the look on my face. Clearly, I realized that ain't right. That is not right. And I feel like the left eyebrow is so good. My other one just didn't want to comply. So now you're going to see me attempt to fix it. Again, you're going to see me squeezing a little bit out and then dabbing it because I want to waste as least amount of product as I possibly can. So now I'm going to go back in for round 2 of trying to fix this eyebrow. Mind y'all, I'm new to this, doing things on video, especially when it comes to my eyebrows or anything. I'm really like a photo girl, but I do like to listen to the critics. So do let me know what y'all think about it. Like it, share it, comment. Let me know how I can improve. Thanks. Y'all probably looking like, child, just leave them alone. There's nothing wrong with it. I know it's not that bad. It's probably not even noticeable to some of y'all, but to me, I just want to get it right, but it's gonna come out good. I promise. This is not gonna be in vain. I don't know why I'm doing that, making it thicker, but sometimes you just gotta trial and error, honey. Trial and error. Every once in a while, a little angry bird like to come out of me, and it shows on my eyebrows. So bear with me, y'all. This is new to me as far as recording. It gets better, I promise. As you can see, OCD can just lead to further destruction. Now y'all definitely can notice that it's not the same because I just made it worse. But it's okay because I'm going to just tweak the other side and make it more symmetrical to that side. So I'm going to start by adding more concealer to the or more pomade to the other one, and making sure that it lines up properly. Now it's like, okay, you're getting somewhere, but now it's starting to look like your eyebrows is kissing, honey. Fix that right now. Appreciate it. Okay. So yes, y'all, this is how you kind of just have to take your time and just bear with the process of it all. As long as you got the 4 things, you have your pomade for the eyebrows. And mind you, the INV pomade comes with a little brush, so you don't have to necessarily get another brush. But the brush that I use to apply my pomade, I just prefer that brush over the other one. But you need the pomade, the concealer, the brush to spread the concealer, the brush to blend the concealer, and the brush to apply the pomade. So it's 5 things that you need. So as long as you got those 5 things, you can make your eyebrows look really good. Okay? Just take your time and trust the process. Oh, and don't forget to have you a little mirror or a big one, whatever works for you. But you need a mirror, honey. So here are my eyebrows, and I think that they look fine right here, like better than I first noticed, but there's still something off. So I of course I tweaked it, and I did a poll. People said that they were good enough to do a tutorial. So here's the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And these are what I like to call my samurai brows. They're like what I call the straight edge brows. So if y'all want a tutorial on how I do those ones, comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. See you guys next time.